course, we are still following that developing story out of Escambia County, Florida. A husband and wife who had 16 children, 12 of them adopted, were murdered last night during a home invasion. Fox 10 News reporter Cherish Lombard talked with Escambia County Sheriff David Morgan this afternoon about that investigation. Cherish?
Bob, the sheriff says this investigation is active and ongoing. Melanie and Bird Billings were shot to death in their Beulah home last night after a home invasion. Sheriff Morgan says there is no known motive for the murder. He says the Billings were well known because of their kind hearts. He says they exemplified what is good and decent in society.
They've been prominently mentioned in the local media on numerous occasions for their outreach and humanitarian efforts in assisting children with autism and Down syndrome. And I think that only adds to the hatefulness and senselessness of this act.
The Billings had 16 children, 12 of whom were adopted. The sheriff says even more importantly, they took in children who were disabled. Some of those children had been abused and neglected. None of the 8 children at home when their parents were murdered was harmed. Now that their parents are gone, they're with other family members.
When occurrences such as this happens, what we do is we contact first family members, then of course Child and Family Services, other social services in case there's a need for psychological counseling, those sorts of things.
The sheriff's office needs your help finding the people who committed this horrific crime. The couple had surveillance video cameras inside and outside of their home. Here's a picture of the vehicle investigators say is connected to the murder. It's a 15-passenger older model red van, probably from the late 1970s or early 1980s. If you recognize this van, call the Escambia County, Florida Sheriff's Office. Bob?